Hello and welcome to the shop. I'm Jared and this is the Questionable Garage and this is an empty lift. That's because we've got something really fun going on. We're stealing someone's car today. Really fun going on. We're stealing someone's car today, but it's not just my idea. Brad, come on in. If you're stealing a car, make sure you have a friend around. So
Yes.
Built Not Bought. You don't really have a YouTube. You're mostly Instagram, Facebook right now, but you're founded on the idea of a guy in a garage building some cool stuff.
Yeah, like my shirts and stuff I sell to people that it's not for my brand, it's for them to wear and be proud of what they've built. I am launching a YouTube channel probably in January.
We were at a show, Truck Jam. You were there. We were talking. So Auto Metal Direct, they host a lot of shows. They're close to us. Pretty much every single one of them is to benefit the Eddie Bear Foundation.
Correct.
Now, if you don't know what the Eddie Bear Foundation is, you may not be local, but it's a really cool organization. Basically, when you come to these shows, your cost to entry is a brand new stuffed animal, some Hot Wheels toys, something that's easy to carry around, and their goal is for every law enforcement offices that they work with, that they have a stuffed animal, so that way in crisis accidents, any police response, they have something to help comfort a toy. And then you also said they work with Children's
Children's
Healthcare of Atlanta. Again, just trying to make sure during stressful times, children have a little bit of comfort. And that's run by our friend Eddie.
Yes, Eddie Sabreco.
Thank you for saying that. Eddie, I love you, but I can't say your last name. Eddie's current work schedule is he's either organizing and working on the show or the Eddie Bear Foundation shows or an Auto Metal Direct show. He just got a cool new car. He's been telling us everything he wants to get done with it, and he's got no time. And they are just left today to go to a show for a week. Not even a week, 4 days.
Right.
So we're gonna go steal his truck, bring it here, and hopefully with the help of some sponsors, we're gonna get this truck built. So let's go ahead and go steal it, and then we'll pull it in so you guys can see it.
Let's go. What's up, bud? Oh, hey, I need Eddie's keys to that Astro van. You know where they're at?
Yeah, let's go get them. Yeah, let's go get them. I mean, it's not really a surprise you did just see us pick it up from Auto Metal Direct, but the Astro's here. All right, so it's up on the lift, and we have got a table full of not so bad, right? I know Eddie's been trying to get this done, but there's a lot of people who are like, oh, we can't get it till this, or it's gonna take a while, so you took the lead. We got a hold of Beltec. They sent out the 2.4 drop for the truck. This keeps your geometry as original as possible because you're just physically moving where the wheel mounts. You're changing leverage a small amount, but this is a drop spindle's the rightest way short of re-engineering your entire suspension.
Right, you don't have bump steer and that type of stuff because
so it helps a whole lot. And then in the back, it's been a while that I've done with any of this. This is a flip shackle kit where I can't remember exactly how it installs. Good thing they have like 40 pages of instructions for the rear. I love that the front is like 4 pages. The rear is a library book, but the goal is to get it lower. Eddie wants it sitting low and clean. I understand. I mean, you drop your trucks, I drop the Escalade. Lowered stuff looks really cool. Also, I need to call on a radiator. Did you do that?
I did not do that, but we need to do that. We need to call on the radiator.
Eddie had a couple gallons of water in the passenger.
Yeah, we
so
there might be an issue.
We're just gonna fix it. Love Eddie to death, but he's not a wrencher.
Right.
So we need to be preemptive as possible. Flash Power sent him over a billet wheel, and we got the correct-ish tone. Also the grab handle. What's been happening that they ripped the grab handle off in an Astro?
It is 25 years old.
No, it's not, because that means we're 25 years older.
This is a 25-year-old vehicle, which I had to think about that, and it's a little scary. It's a little scary.
And while we've got the front end apart, just like I did on my truck, we're gonna do all ball joints, drag links, tie rods, just make it as tight and clean as possible, get it ready for an alignment. So we'll bring you along and show you the cool stuff. Also, Black Mountain got his wheels repowder coated up for us as well. So I think we're hitting all the styling points he talked about and wanted, right?
I think so.
We'll find out when it goes back. What if he wanted to lift it?
Too late now.
All right, guys, we're taking a break from the Astro real quick, and I want to address something. I appreciate all of you who call out sponsors if you don't think they're a good fit. And I had one a couple weeks ago. You guys are like, hey, you shouldn't work with those sleazy payday loan companies. And I need to address it. I wasn't working with a sleazy payday loan company. I was working with Clover. They are not a payday loan company. They give you access to money you've already earned. Totally different. They are not the predatory, awful companies. And you're now able to get access to up to $750 of the money you've already earned. There's two different ways to access your money. If you know you've got an expense coming up, you can wait a couple days. It's free. But if you find yourself in a pickle, you're broke down in the middle of nowhere with a busted wheel bearing and you need your money right now, you have an unexpected vet bill, or you find again that marketplace find and you need to get it and you can't wait for payday. Their fee schedule is less than $35 for minutes on that delivery. To put that into perspective, if you called up one of those payday loan companies that fund their race cars on that predatory lending, on average, that's gonna cost you $113. Do not fall into that payday loan predatory trap. There's no credit checks, no fees unless you do the instant transfer, and there's no interest. It's not a loan, it's just advancing you the money you've already earned. So guys, go on over to Clover, click the link, scan that QR code, check them out. Also, if you maybe don't need it right now, go ahead and get signed up and linked up so if you ever do find yourself in a position, it's ready to go. It may be the tool you need to get you through to the next payday and keep that financial stress down. Go ahead and join Clover and their mission to end predatory payday loan lending. Why spend more than $100 to get access to what you've already earned when you can get it as little as free? Click the link down in the description box below, QR code somewhere on the screen. Let's get back to that Astro. I got the rear tires on. We got shocks. The rear's looking great. It's almost like someone made you stop in your tracks because the rear was taking a whole lot of work and we had to use all the tools you needed to safely do the rear. Originally we had the springs supporting on this bracket, but well, you got to lower that bracket, so we couldn't do that. And the pole jack that Brad was needing, I needed, so we can't really poke fun because you went back and helped knock the rear out too. So you also said that was a lot more work than thought. But we're at the point now where it's the murder springs. The next step after lunch and a radiator is support the bottom, pull the knuckle, ball joints, because again, it's all coming apart. We're gonna take care of Eddie, everything new we can put in, we'll do it. All of that suspension bit. So I still think we're doing good time though, right? Yeah, just after 1. So we started 10:15 by the time we were here and turning wrenches. So I feel like we're doing pretty good. We're getting bonuses. We're gonna help keep Eddie cool as well as make him look cool. All right, now that we're getting back to work, I did want to actually go through and show you how the truck actually is getting lowered in the back. And it's kind of hard for me to do. I'm an International Harvester guy. On all of our Scouts, we do what's called a spring over modification, where we take the leaf spring, put custom perches on the top to put the leaf spring on top of the axle to gain 4 inches. Well, it's the exact opposite here. Originally, this leaf spring lived up here on top, but with their custom brackets, you can see the leaf spring is now underneath the axle, which pushes it up, and then with custom drop shackles here, try to hide the light, and their own special stuff up there, along with pinion angle shims. If you remember, again, on the International, Johnny, we were working on the pinion angle. That's incredibly important. So all of that is designed to keep that angle correct and get you about 4 inches of lowering. So now that we're back, Brad's got his metas back on and he's ready to tear apart the front end. And once we get one of those knuckles off, I'll show the science of how we lower the front end and keep all of our geometry right. Well, we've got the front off. Well, Brad's got the front off on one side. So I figured we'd show you again, if you don't remember from the Escalade, how does a lowering spindle work? So obviously, this is the old unit. This is our new unit, and if you look, this is the spindle. That is where your wheel mounts to. So what they do is they just take it and move it up. So your suspension mounting points, all of that geometry stays the exact same. And it works phenomenal, especially on two-wheel drives. On the Escalade, it was a four-wheel drive. You sometimes would feel some slight vibration from the driveline angle changes, but on two-wheel drive, you don't have to worry about any of that. You get the wheel up, you do have to make sure you have the right size wheel. If you go too small on the wheel, you can run into some problems there. But basically by moving that wheel up, you bring the whole van down and you make it look a whole lot cooler. Already got the fronts knocked in. I went ahead because I could safely do it and the angle was a little better. The bottom is just driven in, the top is held in with rivets, so hit it with the air hammer, knock those rivet heads off. So once that's secure, come over here, drop that spindle out. While you just hammer a ball joint out, probably a little bit better to press it back in. So setting up all of the adapters for that to safely get pressed in, and then away we go. We're just gonna set her down and see, you know. Remember we thought we'd get it all done? Although we got the hard stuff done for 100+ degree shop.
Yeah. For 100
all right.
degree shop.
Let's see how big of a pain in the butt the lift is to get out now.
See how big of a pain in the butt the lift is.
The front will come down a little bit more, and I think it's.
Front will come down a little bit more, and I think it's.
That's down low.
That's down low. It's low. We did it.
Thank you. You definitely.
We did it.
Thank you. Helped it a lot swifter.
Definitely
a lot swifter.
helped it a lot swifter. A lot swifter.
I think rather than beating out a radiator and
rather than
airbag and grab
out a
handle,
radiator and
I can
airbag and grab handle.
dig around with that, and we'll reconvene for the unveil.
Because
we need to get the stickers done on it and alignment.
Stickers done on
Do you
it.
still think you want to do your
Alignment.
plates? We'll do the
Yeah.
at-home
You still think
alignment,
you
or
wanna
do we
do
know
your
someone
plates? Do the
with
at-home
fancy
alignment,
equipment?
or do we know someone with fancy equipment?
Cleveland just opened that new shop.
All
In
right.
Cleveland just opened up.
We tracked down a good grab handle And of course, there's no glove box, and you got to pull the airbag to get to it. So we'll get started here, start pulling all this stuff apart. Look at it and think it's going to be like this fun, quick, simple thing. And I won't say it's difficult. It's just, you know, more than you thought. But how many projects have you got started on and immediately discovered it's a little bit more than you thought it was going to be? Also, we're working around airbags both on this side to put the grab handle, and then we're going to put that steering wheel in. So I did go ahead and disconnect the battery. I guess you could work on it live. I've done some airbag stuff live, but it also takes how long to just go ahead and disconnect the battery? So minimize the risk of unintended explosions. Sometimes I wonder about assembly order of vehicles. You know, was there actual thought put into it? I know a lot of companies nowadays hire engineers specifically to kind of stop and look at what it takes to work on the vehicle. Doesn't mean they're listened to, but they are at least, you know, kind of in existence. And I guess as a mechanic, that's all you can ask for. The hope there's someone out there thinking of you. So that will Velcro and come out. I did a quick online search for replacing this, and there really wasn't much useful out there. Facebook, you got a bunch of people who talk like they know, but really have no idea. I have no clue where they're running that plug off to. But, you know, it's gonna work just fine. That. Because guess what? We can get to the back of our nuts, we can get the new ones on and reassemble. Oh, that looks so much better. I love how just simple things transform a vehicle back. And it doesn't get much simpler than just a passenger grab handle that has a real nice bend to it. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Then we got to figure out the steering wheel, get that radiator in alignment. Then we get a hold of the vinyl guide. Boom. I mean, I'm sure you guys like to watch the struggle, but you saw me take it apart, so Dwayne can just play that part backwards and we move on to the next side. Well, hi guys, update. While I had a bunch of doctor's appointments after finishing up the radiator and all that other stuff, Brad scooped it up, got the alignment all done on it.
We're at Mountain Automotive, Cleveland, Georgia. They've got Eddie's truck, or van, up on the alignment rack, and they're getting it dialed in. So we've all got this thing ready to go.
And now we're back in the back, borrowing my buddy Chaz's trailer. So we are dropping this thing back off to get it stickered up, complete transformation. And I'll tell you what, even though, you know, we're at a weird angle, that new ride height looks pretty good. So let's get this thing off the trailer so I can get out of the fire lane and find the guy who's supposed to do the stickers here. Because I don't do vinyls. At least if you want them to look good, I don't do vinyls. You're the sticker guy, right?
Absolutely.
You've got them made?
Got it.
Here's the keys.
Thanks, sir.
Don't let Eddie see. We got to have it ready for Saturday. Problem?
Nope.
Perfect.
We'll have it.
It's going to look so much better. Do you think Eddie's going to be surprised? You're the first person from AMD seeing the new lowered height.
It looks great. It looks great. He's going to be psyched.
It looked really good driving past the window. There's just something about big vehicles lowered, right?
Love it.
So I can't wait to see what you do with the stickers, and I think Eddie might appreciate it. Maybe, right?
Let's hope so.
Welcome back. I don't know if you've been out front. Have you been out back?
Yeah, truck to trail.
Did you notice anything kind of missing?
What's wrong?
No. Everything's fine. The van, it's in good hands. Don't call the
My
cops.
van?
Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Wait, what do you mean, Jay?
Sorry to get here sooner, man. But
What's up, brother?
last minute stuff.
In the car. I love the car. The U.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
The U. No, it's
The U.
The car's fine. We got it inside. I didn't totally wash it, but what was their emergency?
I have a van, and that's the
Yeah.
one that I got. But Brad, I don't know. I can't. I went to Tennessee, came back, and Brad took the van, borrowed it. I don't know.
Well,
Jason told me that.
about the van. I know something about that too.
For real?
If you want to take a look at the door.
Holy. You were a part of this?
Oh yeah, we stole it, brought it up to the shop. We kind of knew what you were looking for, and some of your friends, we reached out to them all.
Holy Dude,
What do you think?
this is literally crap. This is literally my steering wheel?
Well, Brad didn't park it right, but yeah, you get the idea.
Oh, this is literally perfect.
I dig it. Like, there's something about the big body stuff when you get it laid down. Like I said, Brad had the idea. He started working with Jason. Got you, and it's not a cheap lowering kit. We got you on the Beltec. And I can tell you from my Escalade, the Beltec is gonna ride beautiful. I know you'd already gotten the tint and the alarm. Like, you were slowly making it yours.
Trying, dude.
We figured we'd get you expedited a little bit. I got it back. Dan took care of all the graphics for you.
Oh, Dan, my Dan?
You're Dan.
Dank?
Listen, there was some coercion, and
These were hidden in my desk for this reason. Like, who went in my desk? This guy.
hey, we just kept hearing crickets. We were looking for something.
Those were
and we
literally
saw
hidden in
that.
my desk for this reason, and that's the only person that knew because of a little damage right there.
Well, it took a lot to make sure we did it right, because the last thing we wanted to do was get it wrong. Now, the horn button didn't come in yet, so if someone cuts you off, you just need to take the wire and just,
Push it.
yeah.
So I just do this. All right. That's fine.
Maybe we'll find a horn button. That might work a little better, but.
This is actually better.
So we know that Eddie Bear, you do a lot of these bear drives. It's going to be best from your mouth. So Eddie Bear, what's the goal of it?
Man, we collect new unwrapped stuffed animals I'm a little choked up, for just the Children's Hospital and law enforcement agencies around. And when we do my events, anybody that hangs with me or comes could tell you that I'm like, don't go anywhere. I need to borrow your bed because I got a stuffed animal. So this thing I got from my good friend Sean. Actually, Sean at 626 got it from Jamie Mays. He had it for 24 hours. I called Jamie Mays because I wanted it. He's like, I just sold it to Sean. I called Sean from 626. I'm like, that was my van. And he's like, what are you talking about? Jamie sold it to me legit. So he had it. And then like the next day he called me and goes, man, if you really, I'm like, yeah, I want to take the seats out. I want to be able to put bears in it. And Sean's like, bro, come get it. So he like gave it to me for what he got for it. Like,
Because some of these car shows, you end up with 3 or 4 Gaylords worth
oh
of.
yeah, dude, we get
It's amazing.
Truck Jam was about 2,500 bears. Bear Drive, I should get about 4,000 here. And I always have people that are like, hey, I need your help. I got to stuff. So I was literally take the seats out and stuff all the animals in this. Then when we go to like to Cho to drop them off, this is what we would use instead of having to rent a U-Haul or take the big trailer, which I can't do downtown.
Oh, it's a
You know,
nightmare.
there's no, so we always have an issue. We got to take 2 vehicles, me and Jason, take the whole day, and I can stuff it in. Man, this is
I left your hitch too, so if you wanted, eventually you can go ahead. You can go ahead and get you a little pull behind trailer. Now that gravel, if you want to put it back in your parking lot, it is a little bit low.
This is from AMD. Oh my God. What?
So,
Okay, that's low. I
but
like it. That's from our, that's from our gravel.
yeah, so to get the stickers done, so you got back and I heard you were a little freaked out. Jason kept you from calling the cops at one point.
He came and he's like, hey, have you been out back? I'm like, maybe. He's like, your van is gone. I'm like, what do you mean it's gone? He's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, bro, I ain't got time to play. Jason always goofing off. He's like, just don't worry about the van. I'm like, so later on I call my bro, seriously, he's like, we're having fun with the van. I'm like, what does that mean?
So we were hiding it inside while Van was getting the stickers done and everything. And I don't even know who got it here. Like I said, I had doctor's appointments. Brad ran it to get the alignment. So, it's ready for the road. So, again,
So
you do
fun.
a lot. It was a
Everything
fun.
you do for all the kids and stuff, each time somebody did something for you. So
So,
I hope you like it.
Bro, like, wait, look at this.
Look at that.
Like, I got both of my trucks.
yeah, you got 2 trucks right there. Although somehow the van carries a little bit more than the
Way more
59.
than 50.
Eddie's Dream Garage.
Yes, like, that is.
Brad, thank you for getting me drug
Hey,
into the
hey.
idea. It was fun.
Which-
Eddie, thank you for letting us steal your van.
God. I'm speechless, and I'm never speechless. This is, guys, that means a lot, man.
So,
I really bust my tail, try to do this for the kids as much as possible, and this is the van. The point of the van was to help me a lot, and now I can look cool driving. I don't want
Yeah.
an old lady.
I figured you'd like it to be a little bit cool. So,
Yeah, thanks.
No problem.
but have you seen how my episodes end, Eddie? There's a witty phrase, so get ready for it. You got to have one too.
Oh,
So that's gonna do it. We had a whole lot of fun. There's a car show starting to build up,
Yeah, right now.
and now we got Roadblock to show off with the kids and a really cool van. So I'm Jared, reminding you guys to always make questionable choices. And
I haven't got anything.
you got nothing on the spot. And Eddie,
Guys, always look both ways before you cross.
Yes.
Very important.
don't make illegal left turns, please.
Pretty good. Does it look different than the grandpa one you picked up?
It does. I mean, more grandma.